Ta-da!
Hello.
All right, can everybody hear us? Hello!
We need a theremin opening.
Oh, that would be awesome. Kennedy, get on that.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello!
It's good to speak with you again. Indeed it is.
You know what, folks? We're already over this Halloween thing. I don't know what these other people... Let's just...
Happy Dia de los Muertos.
Yes.
Hello, boys.
Yay!
One of our good friends, Kare, who's a crew member, actually lit some candles on the ofrenda of some of our pets, actually. So, like, Nobu, my rooster from long ago, was there. And his candle, like, just stayed lit for a crazy long time. He really enjoyed his corn. And then, Tracy, you had some cats there, right?
Yeah, I lost 3 cats between 2020, late 2021 and mid 2023. They were all older guys, and they succumbed to old cat diseases, but it was rough. It was a hard couple of years there. So Kari lit some candles for them. It was very lovely. But yeah, I hope y'all had a very spooky and excellent Halloween. And we figured we would follow up because, I mean, spooky season never really ends around artists. So we figured we'd follow up in November.
Just getting started.
An endless nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. It's very spooky being a freelance artist, I assure you.
Amen.
It's a horror show all the time.
Also, I realize now that what I said earlier was supposed to go to a punchline, but I hit the wrong button on something, and none of the audio for that.
Oh yeah, you cut out. I didn't know if it was your connection or.
No, I was just saying Halloween's already done. Let's just move along. And is it not playing the right device?
It's not playing.
No.
I'm playing the
That's
opening
2
to
strikes,
Mariah
dude.
Carey's.
That's 2 strikes.
Oh.
No, that's
No,
3
no, no.
strikes.
Yeah, 3 strikes.
We can't play it anyway.
We're gonna get
YouTube
copyright striked over that.
over Mariah Carey.
This
This is how Mariah Carey takes down Lackadaisy.
Oh, I just heard
I'll
it.
tell you right now.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm not going to play any more than a few
And
notes
we
so
just
we
got
don't get
struck.
shot from orbit.
At 12:01, November 1st of the night of Halloween, that lich pierced the heavens and cracked my windows on the first note of her battle cry for Christmas. I swear, Christmas decorations were already set up on my street.
God.
Oh my God.
God,
Anyway.
I love...
Before we get
I love that
involved
she's
with Christmas,
owning it. Okay, sorry, yeah.
Before we get involved with Christmas, let's explain to our audience what we're doing today, which is not Christmas related.
Anti-Christmas.
So,
Yes.
for folks who don't know, there is a thing called Lackadaisy, and it has fans, and those fans are in a couple of places. Most centrally, the Lackadaisy Discord server at discord.gg/Lackadaisy. You can...
Whoop. Hey, you cut out there.
We are...
Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, discord.gg/Lackadaisy. There is
You're
a
going
Discord
to
server.
space again.
Yes.
Oh god, here, let me...
The demons are coming from...
Here,
Okay, there
I
we
just put
go.
the link in the chat.
No more. It's fucking a thing with a voice mod. Anyways, at discord.gg/Lackadaisy, which Tracy just kindly shared in chat, we have just shy of 30,000 people. And we, talk about all things Lackadaisy or whatever, and we host various holiday events throughout the year, depending on what the upcoming holidays are. Recently, we tried a more experimental fan-generated content Halloween event of sorts. So we gave everyone the prompt of a Halloween ghost story, and then we made people build teams of 3 to 5 people, with each person representing a different artistic discipline. Writing, musical scoring, like all sorts of things. Recipes, like in Tombs. And then we had people assemble those into one cohesive product that was then presented, voted on by the fans, and now we are here to present some of the entries. We can't present all of them just for sake of time, because damn. Some of these are enormous.
Yeah,
and
you guys wrote some
brilliantly-
Tolstoy novel versions of horror stories, which honestly, very impressed by everything people submitted. I've seen some wonderful art, wonderful writing, musical scores. You guys just knocked it out of the park. We're going to do our best to kind of give a glimpse, at least, of everybody's work. But I believe in the description of the video here, you can find a link to it, so that you can explore and read and enjoy these stories on your own as well.
Yes, we've
And
the
just as a reminder,
entries
these are
that
all
have been-
community. These are all community entries, like community members who contributed this. So yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
Standard legal disclaimer: we did not generate this content.
No.
This is made by fans for fans, not representative of
Right.
Lackadaisy's
The
It's
fans
not
picked
a-
the
values
winners.
or
We didn't.
decisions.
Yeah.
It's not canon, but they are very creative.
Shout out to the fans.
Yes.
It is
Yeah.
not canon,
Guys.
especially that one very spicy piece of Victor and Freckle. It is. No, I'm kidding.
Shout out to
Well,
the
We're used to
Excuse me?
spicy, but not very spicy.
Crack shipping. Let's go.
You guys told me that a council of ghouls made the decision. I don't. What happened with that?
Oh, the ghouls were on vacation. Sorry about that. We had to.
Oh,
step
boy.
in.
Aw, it is what
Really
it
Ain't
is.
it
Yeah.
just the way?
Really slacking there.
Yeah, they
Lackadaisy.
decided to take it off and go to Salem. You know.
Yes, you do.
You know, they work really hard, so you got to cut them some slack.
Yeah.
And how are these
And-
entries chosen, Newt?
Chat, to
By
be clear, that was a
battle.
joke. There is not a spicy piece of Victor and Freckle.
Sorry.
That was an invitation.
Pointed out.
That's an
wow.
invitation. If you want to
just-
get
you just-
really creative, go for it.
You ruined
Fault for
Christmas,
putting chum
Newt.
in the waters.
Yeah, you really will that into
It's a crack ship for sure. So
Yeah,
Newt,
that'll be for
Newt,
the Christmas read.
all right.
Anyways,
Yes, Newt. How are they chosen?
So the community voted on these, ranked choice, top 3 picks. Those were given. Though first place was given 3 points, second 2, third pick 1, and then those scores were aggregated into sums. The first place got a vote score of 134, which was A Letter to a Ghost Lover. But let me pull up the name of the people who made. Was Lurking Magic.
Tracy right now is working on a PNG tuber for Dave.
We gotta get.
yeah.
We gotta get Dave in here.
We gotta get Dave.
Letter,
Yeah.
Letter to a Ghost Lover was done by Steve Admin, the choir boy, who was their animator. Pacified Chaos was their voice actor. Elisa ACXS was the illustrator. At A Very Smart and Respectful Person was the composer. And at The Fellow Broken Poet was their lyricist. And that shows Mitzi reading a poem over the grave of Atlas May, which is the first one that will be presented to us. The second one was Mississippi Spirits, which was presented to us by Unicorn Angel 1708, who is their voice actor. Not Mario Levi, who is their script writer. DK Dad, who was their visual artist, and Diminished, who was their musical composer. And that was a horror story animatic. And then we had 11 other entries beyond those, and they were all spectacular, one of them being almost an hour long.
Yeah,
which-
like damn guys.
Wow.
How do you have the energy?
Squeeze that in here, but yeah, like we said, it's in the links. Lafala
smoke.
Cosmica says, "Is that Captain Keo?" Keo's one of the PNG tubers right next to Freckle. The character on the middle of the screen right now is Virgil.
The one who looks sad and salty.
I will soon transform from green skeleton to Virgil Cat. I promise.
Can you act that out when that happens, please?
Yeah, I'll go. Ah!
Just it happens, and just Virgil's like, who gave me skin?
This is what Dave looks
My
like with skin.
I can feel it.
I wonder if having skin put on you rapidly would hurt as much as having it ripped off.
I mean, it's the sudden sensation is probably not great.
Happy
It's-
Halloween,
it's like when
everybody.
you know what it probably
Things
feels
to-
like,
things
Dave.
to think
Dave,
about.
you know when it's like really, really cold and your skin gets super cold and it's numb, and then you come inside and it just hurts.
Yeah.
It's like that.
ooh.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
It sucks.
You know that feeling when you're a big snowman and you go inside and drink Campbell's soup and your snow melts off and you turn into a little boy?
His skin is melting off. His first
yeah.
layer.
Tis the season, man.
The
I
kid's
miss
like,
that
"Oh my
commercial.
god, I thought I was gonna die."
That's when you get back to
Right.
Halloween.
You know, whenever you're just like a soup can and you fall off the shelf and you follow a kid home. You ever see that?
Oh man, these
The-
commercials are
The,
so old.
the
I
dad
miss
is like, "God damn it, not again! Like I'm trying to get her to eat her vegetables."
I'm a
Clearly
mysterious.
sexually vegetable.
Yeah.
Emerald says, "Hey, Lackadaisy crew, I was wondering if I could see when I could see Rocky as a werewolf. He's actually right here on this canvas. I drew this during a recent other stream.
Hey, there
I
you
feel
go.
like Rocky's been a werewolf a good few times.
Yeah, it's
I had a whole
sometimes hard to tell
series.
because he's just
Yeah.
looks like a mangier version of himself.
I mean, yeah, what's the difference?
Well,
All right, got these things for you, Dave. Should I give them to you, Fable, or to Dave?
Dave, give it to Dave.
I will
Okay.
take them.
Just make a new Fujitech model out of that.
Yeah, I got it.
A wolf
you,
with a
Trent.
Molotov is badass.
I don't know how he's
I
gonna
mean-
throw it, but
I was kind of disappointed. I was always under the impression that Molotov cocktails were still just spirits with a rag in it. And I was like, no, it's actually just gasoline.
it's gasoline and oil.
Ew.
So that
I
it
was like, oh,
sticks
I
to
thought the
surface,
booze.
You're just a
Someone
lightweight,
explained to
Newt.
me once of like, oh, Molotov cocktail. Was it invented by Molotov? And then someone goes, oh no, it was meant for him.
Oh my god.
Also, I
I'm like,
really like that
that's-
Asa piece right there.
That very
That's like
changes
tattoo
the
material.
context of
Yeah. He looks like the guy from Hocus Pocus when the witches like go into his house and they're like, "Master."
Oh yeah.
Spirited politics indeed.
I just imagined. I wanted to draw the rest of him because I imagined him. He's just like in one of those red onesies with like the devil.
Yeah,
tail.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly. He's just walking around the marigold like dance room like that. He's just living it up.
Having a great
It's a,
time.
it's a costume party, yeah, man.
Satan.
Thanks, Jason.
It's not even Halloween. He just sometimes.
Yeah,
shows up.
every
Yeah,
now and
it's
then
just-
for
yeah.
casual Fridays.
Those are just the cheat days. Devil
His red
pajamas.
Who's
yeah.
gonna stop him?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He's like, look, if you got a Kigu, wear one. Mine just happens to be Satan.
All
He
right,
demands all the gangsters dress up with him. Go for it.
Hold on, let me try
So-
this if this works.
They're all very
Alright.
cool.
Also, yeah, I do want to say to folks who are super chatting, as always, thank you so goddamn much for the super chats. But those are not going to be the focus. Like reading VA requests from super chats is not going to be the focus of tonight.
Right.
The main thing tonight is
Mhm.
going to be presenting
community.
the community submitted works.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah, focus on the fan creativity today, and we will pause and answer a few questions after the fact.
Oh,
and-
small
and-
Yeah, we're still logging everything
We're logging
externally like
everything
we
in
always
case,
do.
you know,
Rachel's so tiny.
So tiny.
I'll fix it.
It's just very far away. You can't.
He's way in the back.
Look, I heard alcohol stunted your growth, but man, you gotta talk to somebody. Look at how itty you are.
So small.
I shouldn't have drank that
He
bottle.
drank some.
Kid.
He drank some of Kehoe's contaminated booze.
Stay out of my pantry.
All right, you're fixed.
I like mini Virgil.
We
Pocket
gave
size.
him another bottle that said "drink me," and he drank both at once. It's very unpredictable.
The
what
crewmate I
happened.
could fit into my front pocket.
Oh, dude, I just noticed you have a costume on.
Oh yeah, I put on my my Cult of the
Cult
Lamb
of the Lamb.
costume.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a little cult member. Speaking of
Excellent.
Satan,
Little man.
yeah.
Come, my friends,
Alright.
and join me in the Cult of the
And
Slime.
speaking of, Mitzi also is dressed up as Lady Demetrescu.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hello,
yes.
everybody. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. I see Jason is particularly excited about it.
Well, when the theme is right.
So like I've seen lots of art before of Mitzi as Lady D after Tracy did the one, not necessarily Mitzi as Lady D, but lackified Lady D.
Mhm.
But I've
Mhm.
never seen anyone do like any of the other girls as the underlings or whatever they're. I don't know. I've never played the game, but
yeah, she's got like
The
3 daughters
daughter?
or something.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
she?
she has 3 vampire daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And they are all varying degrees of
Newt is a
unhinged.
fake Resident Evil fan, so don't. worry.
Obviously, the daughters need to be Ivy, Rocky, and Freckle.
oh god. Okay, so
God.
there's your stream homework, people.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yes.
special guest star, we will be having
Wait.
Mordecai playing as the baby. If you know, you know.
Okay, let's get down to business. Ash, do you have
To defeat the Huns.
the script that you need to read? And...
It's the letter to a ghost lover.
Correct.
Mhm. I sent
and
you
then
the script.
Fable,
link.
if you can play the animatic and mute it.
Okay, let me
So
get that
that-
set up.
I will suggest everybody listen to go visit the link in the description and watch the original, because the person who narrated the artist who narrated the poem in the animatic did a really wonderful job.
Yeah,
we just
like-
kind of promised ahead of time that we would have our voice actors like do their versions of it. So you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get
Fable,
that set
play the
up.
Monster Mash slowed down by 1000% in the background.
No, I don't want us to get copyright struck. Sorry.
I mean, the 1,000 slowed down. That would be an impressive use of that algorithm at that
Yeah, it
point.
would sort of just sound like.
It just sounds like droning.
You ever hear Justin Bieber 800 times slower? It's like you've been raptured.
Let's see, I'm trying to get it up. I'm just...
It's like you've been raptured.
Didn't they use
Go
that?
find it. I'll
That's
link
just so
it to you right
specific.
now.
That's great.
I like how you know what that. I like how you know what that feels like.
It's like, I remember this is what it felt like to be raptured.
Hey man, there are some
use that
things
in
out
Dread?
at sea you just kind of leave. You just kind of keep to yourself.
Alright, I got it up. Alright, there we go.
Okay.
Let me
You just want to give me a little countdown.
Yeah, I'll give you a countdown. Okay, let me just make sure that it's...
Wait, is this something that we have to be like following along on the stream for or something?
I mean, you don't gotta do shit.
Well, I know I don't, but I mean,
if
just
you would like
You
to
can do
watch
whatever
it,
you
here's
want.
the link.
Don't worry, Jason.
Here,
I'll-
Don't
I'll
worry.
link-
You just
Let me link this
sit down
screen
and
for you.
look pretty.
I'm
Don't
trying
confuse
to
the man.
prepare for my own thing as well.
There we go.
You won't have to follow along. No.
Okay,
it's-
I'll so the
Just need to listen
screen,
to Ash's
Tracy,
dulcet
your
tones.
screen will be obscured by this video, so you don't have
That's
to worry.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry about the visual chaos, everyone. I'm trying. I'm not good at this. Okay, there we go.
You're doing wonderful.
All right, it's muted.
I mean, there's like 30 of us on screen. Good lord.
Let me just make sure. Does this? God damn it! Is it really going to be like this? It.
It's okay.
It's got a black screen because I said show the screen. Okay. All right. You want to do it that way? 1 second. Let's see if I change the capture method. Will it work? Ah, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Go, Ash.
My dearest sweetheart, please let me move on from you.
Wrong video, Fable.
Oh, shoot. Okay, which one? What the heck?
And moved on. Oh yeah, that's the Mississippi Spirits video. No, that's for Jason.
Okay. All right. So where is this then?
This
Tracy?
is the ghost.
Letter to a Ghost Lover.
Oh,
Letter to
there
a
it
Ghost
is.
Lover.
Okay. I'm sorry. That was the only thing that was in that Dropbox. So just get it. It's fine.
It's totally fine.
Technical difficulties. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's not a stream.
We're professionals.
He
I
did the
swear.
mash.
What story is it again?
No, I got
Letter
it.
to a Ghost Lover is
Yeah.
the
Letter to a Ghost Lover.
Thank you. I just want to see it on my end too.
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't say, I don't think I read all the scores off earlier, folks, but Letter to a Ghost Lover had a vote score of 134. The Mississippi Spirits, who were second place, had 133. It was
Wow,
it
that was
was
a close
separated
one.
by a single vote.
There we go. Getting it up.
Not to be too topical. No.
Stop. Don't play
Oh
until
god,
I
I
tell
just
you
saw
so.
I just saw the fan art piece of Horatio with like a bloody ratatouille.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god, I saw that
A
one.
bloody ratatouille. That's okay.
He had a rat on his head holding a knife, and they were both covered in blood.
Oh no.
Yes, I love it.
Damn.
Okay,
The rat
to
was
be
alright,
fair.
all
Doing him to
right.
do bad crimes.
Okay.
All right,
Not
all right,
fair.
all right. We're going. All right, all right. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
My dearest sweetheart, please let me move on from you. It's been a few years since I last saw you. You are no longer here, not by choice, but you've left me behind nonetheless. You've left me with so much to deal with. You aren't giving me the proper time to heal. I'm already with somebody new, but I cannot stop thinking of you. Every time I'm with them, I see the ghost of you. When our lips intertwine, I get reminded of how you used to taste. When we're cuddling in bed, I get reminded of you. When their body touches me, it reminds me of how you used to make me feel warm and cozy. When we're holding hands, they feel just like yours. Your hands I always adored. When we're strolling downtown, sometimes I think I see you, watching me from afar, judging me for moving on. You've now become a ghost, haunting me for wanting to move on. I'm writing this to tell you to stop bothering me. Please let me be able to move on from you. I know we'll see each other again when it's my time. In my mind, I'll always remember and love you. Please stop haunting me. Please, my sweet pea, let me move on. For real this time.
That was really lovely.
That was spectacular.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Fantastic.
The animatic is still going on.
The
though,
animatic
so-
is gorgeous
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well done.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's very pretty. Good job.
I guess
Man.
I went a little too fast.
Oh, you're
I don't
fine.
know. I think the pacing you did was very, very lovely.
Mhm.
I mean, I didn't know we were meant to be like dubbing this.
I didn't know either. I only
No, you're
just
just
learned this
reading
like
it.
a second ago.
Yeah, I think we probably won't try to sync up Jason
Yeah.
with the other one because I think it's quite a bit longer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's
Right.
we'll
Oh,
have
that
you read it,
animatic is
Jason.
pretty. Look at that. Oh,
Yep.
wonderful. Anyway,
Awesome.
We'll have you
Thank
read yours, Jason, and then we'll tell people like go watch the we'll so that
Yeah.
Google Drive link in the description. Check
Mhm.
out the original animatic that goes with these stories. They're awesome. So
Mhm.
In the link that's in the description, I do have it as a video compiled so that when you watch it, the narration is already synced, and it is done by the original VA of the project, who again, that is at Pacified Chaos on Discord.
You did a lovely job.
Thank you. Okay.
Is there like a transcript version for each of these, or
Not all of them.
Mhm.
gotcha.
Not everyone provided a transcript when they uploaded their projects.
Okay, fair.
Also, not all of these have a script per se.
Belle, are you interested in reading one or not? So
Ooh,
much?
yes, please.
Oh, you are? Okay. Newt, can you recommend one that would be a suitable?
Yeah, let me do a quick flip.
If I'm gonna be here, might as well read something, right?
Mhm.
I debated if people would want to hear a narration in my
I do.
soothing and wonderful
I do.
voice.
Oh god.
Yeah,
oh god.
we-
No.
I do.
Yeah.
I
We
want you. I want you.
Buttery
I want
soft
you
like
to
a pumice
read.
stone.
I want you to read my teams with Ivy as the narrator, but as CEO.
I would love to hear you read like a fan fiction, like a crack fic, of other characters.
That's for Valentine's Day, maybe.
I thought you meant literally.
Yeah.
I thought you meant literally about crack.
Yeah, we should for Valentine's Day. We should do a crack,
Yeah.
crack ship.
Crack ship.
Yes,
Work
crack
Like-
ship.
stories that just
Like-
Kehoe tells other people to make people be like, "Are we sure we trust these things?"
No, we don't. That's why
that
they
would
need to
be
hear it.
that would be amazing. Like obviously just keep it safe for work, but I would love to read like crack ship stuff on
I'm pretty sure if
Yeah.
Kehoe was still around, he'd be driving a crack ship.
So to Kennedy, I just got a DM from a friend of mine that is in chat. I'm not going to say their name, but they are now freaking out because they hadn't heard Kehoe's voice.
Oh God,
They're not going to be normal
Spoiler.
about it.
they should have heard me when I did the audition. Like I veered off into a sailing story.
It was too
Everyone
real.
just died.
Bell,
Well,
I
yeah, it was
DM'd
too
you,
real because it actually happened.
Okay, let's see here.
This one will be Team Good Monster Morning. It is a series of letters, or journal entries,
Ooh.
I believe.
Okay. So do we want to have Belle read something and then Jason caps it off?
What do you think?
What would you guys like?
Oh, whatever you
I'll read
prefer. I don't
something.
mind.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's 4 pages. So, do you want me to read all of them or just one?
Only
That's
if,
to say, if
yeah.
you'd like to read, say, I think there's 5 or 6 sort of quote unquote entries that are dated. If you want to read the first 1 or 2, since they're only about a paragraph.
Yeah, sure thing. I can do that. Alrighty then. It's time for Freckle to get into some action. But wait, something's happening to me. Oh God! I feel a change.
Guys, run!
Oh God.
Please tell me he didn't get
I
into the
turned
good
into a
goods.
werewolf.
Wait, not
Oh,
you haven't quite
no.
yet. You're still
Oh.
Freckle.
He's still changing.
He's still changing. Wait 1 second.
You got late.
Oh no.
Wait.
It's what's on the inside.
This
that
is the
counts.
best kind of werewolf.
The delayed
What's
one.
happening to me?
Where's the wolf?
I mean,
he just had a tummy ache. That's all. It was gas. It was just gas.
oh man,
Chad is asking if it's a hairball.
loaded right now. Oh, man.
Freckle tummy ache reel.
All right, let me get the
Tummy ache
apple
survivor.
seltzer.
You know when you
Will
turn
it-
into a werewolf, you have to get a hold of some Pepto.
We didn't
When they
test this.
feed
Will it update live during the?
It
Yes,
it
it will.
should,
When
yeah.
they feed Freckle the chili with like just a tablespoon of too much paprika.
Wait, let me see. Oh, here we go. I know why. Okay,
Oh, what happened?
there we go. Fuji, why are you being like this?
It is honestly
Oh,
werewolf.
Fuji doesn't like werewolves either.
Yeah.
No, it was supposed to be perfect.
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
Get away with it.
I think this is probably my fault.
You better
Rachel.
resolve this
Yeah,
before
did you-
Belle pulls out the fainting couch.
I see that user's choice has the werewolf, but it says
Yeah.
it's overridden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
the
think
heck?
it's
Um,
because I know that we used to have it set up where we weren't using Fujitech. So you had it set up in OBS for
Yeah, but
all of
I've
these
got
things being
it.
assigned.
I mean, he should be fine though.
Bell,
Like,
if
that's weird.
Bell here, if I go here real quick, Bell in VC accompaniment, can you click this link for me?
Oh, okay.
And then can you see if you have clicked off of the default and forced yourself to be normal Freckle?
Oh, dang.
Freaker X said Freckle didn't become a werewolf. He became a werewolf. He now knows all.
Jonah Scott wants his joke back.
Oh.
Oh, well, I should still be Freckle right now.
You should be.
Does it
I
show
see.
where Freckle on your screen?
Yep.
It does not on mine.
Huh.
Why is the
Here, I'm gonna
wait.
I'm gonna
I got
refresh,
it. I got it. Let me
refresh the ping.
Let's see.
I've rarely been more delighted than this.
Because I'm the
Freckle,
one. With
Freckle needs help transforming.
He's nervous. He's got stage fright.
Where's Rocky?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Chad, can I just get a lot
There
of
we
like
go.
full moon
Shush, shush.
emojis for a second?
Yes.
No, don't do
He has
this.
been summoned.
Am I?
Oh,
Wonderful.
Did you also belch during
Here
that?
he Oh, he's
Fantastic.
floating. Oh. He's a very small werewolf.
Oh no!
Now he's huge.
He's gonna
Oh,
shoot
damn.
me.
Some room for Abby.
damn.
Oh my
Favorite
Oh.
thing.
I think
Freckle
Mitzi's
doesn't
in trouble.
Pointing it at Mitzi.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I thought
Oh,
about like
no.
when he opens his mouth, like the speaking like PNG
Oh,
that
God.
like
You should just have him
alternate switches
drooling.
to. Like he should just be shooting anytime he's talking.
That would be
That is
great.
upsetting.
Hey
Please.
Tracy,
Oh,
you wanna
no.
do us a favor and update it with that?
it's
Mitzi
Here,
will
here, here.
die.
Here, okay, let's pretend that we didn't just have all these technical difficulties. Belle, go do your spiel all over again. Because let's do
Okay.
you and I
No,
wanna see
don't
it
make
real.
Belle do it again.
No, you don't need to do
I
it.
honestly,
Alright.
I love the mental image of Freckle just being like, just one day he just starts like howling and like rips his shirt off, but then nothing happens, and everybody's
They're just waiting for a while. He just
Like,
preemptively
did that
did
work?
that.
Staring at
Well,
everyone.
the full
Oh no, I
moon's
broke
behind
my
a cloud.
clouds.
So like it's taking a while. It's like I'm gonna transform. No.
Yeah.
It's not.
Excuse
It's
me,
not.
Give it a minute,
sorry.
it'll happen.
Sorry about
Oh,
this. I
no.
gotta.
My tummy
See-
actually hurts. I'm sorry.
It's like Linus. It's like Linus waiting for the Great Pumpkin, and it just never happens.
I feel like what would happen in this scenario is like Freckle just wolfs out, and Mitzi just comes over with a newspaper and whaps him on the nose, and
I mean,
It takes one
alternatively,
whap
you
and he
could
just curls into a ball and cries.
He starts to transform, and in the back of his head, he hears Nina whispering, "Now, dear, what would Jesus think?" Stage fright.
That's Freckle,
Jesus
like,
would be
struggling to
ashamed
keep the
of me.
pants on at least.
Can you imagine Nina as a werewolf?
Oh no!
oh my god.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
well, it looks like somebody forgot to go to Lent.
Oh God!
Lent's off, boys! Meat's
She's
back
gonna
on the
scare the
menu.
Jesus into you.
Yeah.
God.
That is so funny. That is actually like
And the only reason
an
she can't
old-
eat you on Fridays is because.
No, that is like a fun thing that like it used to be a belief that mainly in Louisiana, but if you missed Lent 7 times in a row, you would become a werewolf or a rougarou.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
See, that's what happened to Nico. He couldn't like put off a good alligator steak. He's just like, no.
I remember though back home in Louisiana, because it was the thing. It's like big sacrifice, no eating meat. So let's have a catfish fry with French fries, and I'm like, oh, that's a big sacrifice there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, poor you.
Deeply fried fish.
Yeah.
The workaround is fish fries.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The tragedy of it
Fry
all.
Friday.
Reasonably priced fish fries.
Boils.
You guys are making me hungry. All right, all
It's
right.
during boil
Hey,
season.
let's get
All
the werewolf. Would
Yeah.
you love to read off your fic?
Oh, sure thing.
Thank you.
April 4th, 1926. Consider this one journal among many, if only to provide documentation of my investigation, while with the marigold and organ.
Oh no, he's drooling.
Tongue-tied, werewolf. When you have a big jaw, you start to be less articulate.
Too many teeth.
Too many teeth.
Consider this one journal among many, if only to provide documentation of my investigation while with the Marigold organization. Ooh, that is a tongue twister right there. Things have been going relatively smooth, although I have hit many bumps in the road. Mr. Sweet does not question my sudden involvement within Marigold, but acquiring information has been a challenge as the rookie. It hasn't helped that Lackadaisy persists as a problem. I thought my confrontation with Victor would solve that, but it seems a different nuisance has taken his place in the form of Rourke Rickaby. He has been running around town like an absolute madman, either setting fire and destruction to the multiple leads, or burying me in so much work when he crosses marigold lines that I simply don't have time to investigate thoroughly. The Savoys enjoy indulging him in his habits too often when they come across him to put any real stop to him. As always, it is up to me to more effectively put him down. Although he moves so randomly, it is so hard to really predict where exactly he'll land. It will be no matter, however. I'll come across him myself eventually. The matter will be dealt with. Okay, is it weird that this actually does feel very in line with Freckle? Like,
this is an evil Freckle.
Exactly.
Freckle started working for the Marigolds and just like snapped way earlier.
Exactly. It's like he's sick of his cousin and he is waiting for the day where he can legally murder him.
I'm also just imagining like
Freckle.
Rocky ping-ponging around like he has the flubber.
I mean, that's very in character anyway, so...
Yeah. He ate it, he thought it was Jell-O.
Ooh, May 15th, 1926. The matter has not been dealt with. Anyone who runs into the Tom?
The Tom.
Is that right?
Where is that?
That's what it says.
Oh, the Tom? Oh, that's a male cat.
Male cat.
Oh, like Tom. Thank you for that. Oh, and he's referring to Rocky right now, isn't he? Yeah, okay, fair enough.
They're cats, remember?
Yes, indeed. It just took me a second to understand what he meant when he just said the Tom. All right. The matter has not been dealt with. Anyone who runs into the Tom recounts absurd tales of daring escapes and poetic interludes that are so ridiculous, I can no longer bear to hear them. It must be on purpose at this point, surely. Has he suspected my own involvement within the case? He couldn't. Rocky's always been a few screws loose that screwed back and back in could not resemble even half a brain. He's just a gnat. A distraction from my goals. He has no purpose, no direction. He just careens from mess to mess in misguided attempts of affection and loyalty to Mitzi. It has simply been an unfortunate circumstance that all of his chaos seems to always be in my path. But it is a coincidence, nonetheless. Him and his eyes that shine like the lights of a car in pitch black. Oh, an excerpt from one of Nicodeme's horrible tales. Are of no consequences. I am in control. And I will find out what has happened to Atlas. The runaway tabby will not hinder me. Should he cross my path, then my bullet will find its mark. Just like always. And this would make for a really good evil Freckle story, yeah.
I think the intention is that it's from Mordecai's point of view, but it is. I am kind of imagining it's like some AU where instead it was Freckle who was taken in by Atlas.
And also Freckle is a werewolf.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And he's a werewolf that wants to feast on the bones of his cousin.
Dark side.
Don't get weird now, Freckle.
What? How is that weird? I mean, don't we all? Isn't it normal for werecats to start cannibalizing each other?
We all crave bones, don't we? Do you crave bones?
Yeah.
We all crave bones.
Everyone likes to eat.
Dave, you want to weigh in on this one?
Come on, you have my back, right?
I love a good bone in the morning.
What? Okay, you just made it weird.
It's a good thing you're not a skeleton anymore, Dave.
You know, you say that, and it's like Freckle's gun is pointed right at Virgil, right behind him.
Listen, when I was once a skeleton man, I had more knowledge, but now I feel I would be sort of a hypocrite to speak on the subject.
Oh, so you're no longer one of the freaks, huh?
No, I'm no longer one of those bony ghouls on which society frowns upon.
Then you are useless to me.
Like twice if you're under duress.
Oh my god!
All right.
All right.
Yes. Thank you very much for letting me read that.
Thank you for reading it.
Well done.
That was great.
I think there's
Apologies for all
there's
the
more
stumbling.
to it. like the point at which it escalates, I think is
Ooh,
page
yeah, there's a
3,
lot, but
yeah.
I don't think we have enough time to like go through all of it.
How many? Where's the like climactic?
Oh, it's on
Ooh.
page 3. It's the very next one.
Ooh,
okay.
okay,
Yeah.
if that's in that
All
case.
right. Yeah. Let's
Okay, let's see
read
here.
the good parts.
Hmm.
I mean, they're all good parts, but the
All right, it's all really good,
juicy
but all right. May 30th, 1926. I met him today. What I thought were exaggerated tales were not exaggerated at all. He actually sealed an alley wall to evade my gunshots. I can't tell if the ringing in my ears is from the sound of my own gun or his maniacal cackle. I tried to get any sort of information from him, why he was doing this, and I received nothing for the effort. Just the sight of those wide blue eyes that seemed to hold every answer and none at the same time. The same way space both holds nothing and the entire universe. Something that wasn't entirely there. A feral creature. Damn it all. The only thing I truly got from that encounter was a piece of paper he had dropped while sealing the wall. Nonsense scribblings. Oh, ferrymen, where did the coins you gathered come from? Stolen from the pockets of men poorer than themselves, a wide smile spread across the faces of the damned. Don't they know they only need one coin? One is all it takes for a moment of eternal paradise. But they steal forever, waiting for an afterlife more blissful than they deserve. What does any of that mean? Does it mean anything at all? Is it possible I've simply had him pegged incorrectly this entire time? I thought he was inconsequential to this entire equation, but he was very well. Damn it! I had a good thing going on. I thought he was inconsequential to this entire equation, but he very well may have been the key. Has he been loyal to Atlas? Or was his loyalty to Mitzi so strong that he made Atlas's murder an inside job? Look at the way he writes. How he signifies death in every sentence. An enigma so great. Could it truly be he's just a man who's lost his mind? Or has he been pulling the strings from the very beginning? Ensuring all of us would have no clue of his real intent. Hiding behind a facade as he skulked around the shadows. This must be a clue. He has to know I'm onto him. His insanity is too great to hold. It's simply slipping from the cracks in his head, and this note is his admittance of guilt. So chilling I can feel his victim breathing down my neck. This must be it. He knows I will be the executioner. He's known all along. He's gotten tired of the game. He knows his time is up. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Nice.
Wow.
Very well done.
That was spooky.
Well done.
Creepy.
That was a lot of fun, not gonna lie.
Well
Yeah.
done.
I'm so
You
freaking
you
scared.
do
dude.
well as like a noir like voiceover
Thank you.
I'm
narrator.
here for this.
And with
Oh.
that, Jason, the floor is.
What happened to Kehoe? Why did he get so small?
Oh my god!
Why did Kehoe get
He's trying to hide from the werewolf.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Something's happening to me!
Time that I was on a small toy boat.
I'm changing back! What happened?
Poor boy, some pants.
Why did I turn back to normal? Where are my pants? Oh no, my mom's gonna kill me!
He looks so happy.
What a happy little guy.
It's just
I'm just gonna
happy
keep
little guy.
Kehoe small. You know what? He's cuter that way. Yeah.
Just a little guy.
Just a little
Little fella.
guy.
He's pocket Kehoe.
Nobody laugh.
Carry him around.
Everybody laugh at him.
Carry him around.
Wait, I can make this even better here.
It's like one of those little dogs you carry around in a bag.
Exactly.
There we go.
See,
That
you
was
get
Virgil's
it.
buddy.
We bark at the top of our lungs and then we just have a seizure and die.
We just have the two saltiest characters together.
The old salty sea dog.
Here you go, Virgil, new hat. It's a small riverboat captain.
This is just
You and I,
the
we're gonna go into the Marigold and we're gonna ratatouille the whole alcohol collection.
Well, there we go.
this is the leprechaun that Virgil hallucinates about sometimes.
Don't forget to cross your eyes and you tore your teeth.
Okay, Jason. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jason, the
you-
floor is yours.
All right, are you ready?
I'm
Sable,
ready.
you might get that animatic up and then just kind of skip around through
Sure.
it. Just keep it paused and
I
like
was gonna say I'm gonna go for it. I'm not.
yeah, because
gonna...
it has some like really
Yeah, don't worry about it, Jason. You don't have to.
Yeah, you
Okay,
don't have to
good.
like don't
Which
don't
I
pay
mainly
any
say
attention.
because like the delay is like crazy.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah,
about it.
you won't be able to
Okay.
match because of the
Fair enough.
Yeah.
lag. So yeah,
Don't worry about it. It's my job, and if it's imperfect, then they can go and watch the original.
it's
Yeah.
mostly I think
Yeah.
just when
You're
it
encouraged
gets,
to watch the original.
Yeah.
it gets near the end. There's some spooky imagery that
Mhm.
we should be showing, but you can just
Oh,
like
yeah.
Ooh.
And this, like the original via the drive link that we have in the description, it has its own audio mix, it has its own voice acting, all of that jazz. So absolutely go support the original and support the creators on the Lackadaisy Discord.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Does this? Let's see. It's called Mississippi Spirits, and I'm gonna do it as a sort of Charlton Heston type character / Quint from Jaws. That seems different enough from my other guys, and
All
that
right.
way it's not
All
just
right.
Victor
Let me know
reading
when
a
you're ready
ghost
to
story.
start.
I like this.
All right, I'm good to go.
All right.
I saw a
Second.
ghost. I know I sound insane. I mean, really, a ghost? What are you, hysteric? No need for all that. I've heard it 100 times by now. I know I sound insane. I know that no matter how hard I try, no one's ever gonna believe me about what I saw that night. Especially not a year later, when that place is nothing more than a marigold drop-off site. No, I don't need people to believe me. I just need people to at least hear my story so that I alone am not cursed with what happened that night. Well, since you seem like you haven't left yet or called me crazy, I assume you actually want to hear my story for some reason. Good. Now, before I worked for Mr. Sweet, I worked for the Lackadaisy as a rum runner. I was no Heller or Vasco, but I was damn fine with a Tommy, that's for sure. It's no wonder he kept me around for smaller runs here and there. I never really liked him all that much, but he helped me out of a tough spot when I was younger, and I kind of stuck around ever since. At least, until that night. It was a shipyard somewhere along the Mississippi, with roughly 8, maybe 10 guys guarding a small shipment of wine. And it was my job to go in there and turn all those guys into nice, holy sponges and get out with some more wine for our wonderful establishment. It was going to be easy, I thought. Nothing could possibly go wrong. But there were already some warning signs. A lot of women, particularly in that area, went missing, for one, and another, apparently the gang that controlled said shipyard was extremely violent, and they were definitely not going to hand over that fine booze through a peaceful discussion. I already knew that. I mean, I was already planning on things going south. Finding out that they were going to try and shoot me on sight was hardly a shocker or a deal-breaker. So irrespective of the first item of concern, I drove over to the shipyard, my Tommy locked and loaded, ready to do yet another simple job for dear old May. And so as I burst through the doors and opened fire, I sealed my fate for that night. Just as I had done with every other run before, all the men in that room, all 10 of them, were reduced to bloodied, bullet-ridden corpses. It took some effort to not get shot, it always did, but I'd say that the gunfight lasted 3, maybe 4 minutes before only the silence remained. I didn't linger too much on the increasingly high body count of mine, so I began searching the place for that also important booze. It felt like an eternity searching for it. Every hallway I entered, every room for storage, every box, all turned out to be empty or filled with run-of-the-mill items. It usually didn't take that long, but it was nearing 8 minutes and I still hadn't found it. I remember slamming my fists into a nearby crate, shouting at the top of my lungs, "God damn it, just let me find the booze!" And as if in reply, I heard it. "Leave." I turned around, ready to open fire at the voice behind me, thinking I had missed one of them, only to find no one at all. I was alone. Truly and utterly alone. I figured my mind was just playing tricks on me and decided to ignore it, instead focusing on finding that infamous booze. And then, after another 4 minutes of searching, I had finally found it. In all its glory, that wonderful, oh so intoxicating box of pure wine finally sat in my hands. I grabbed it without a second thought as I made my way back to the car and... "Leave." I heard it again. I whipped behind myself again, this time towards the pile of bodies that I had mowed down before, ready to confront that voice once more. And the only thing that greeted me when I whipped round to face it were the very men that I had killed before. Men. And the realization struck me like a truck when I realized that I had been hearing this whole time. A woman. I almost considered leaving then and there, ready to just get the booze dropped off and to never think about this place again, but then I took notice of a crate. I had seen it a few times. One of the men seemed to be in the process of locking it before I blew him to hell and back, but for some reason, a reason I'll never know, I felt compelled to open the crate, see what was inside of it. Irrespective of my wishes to leave and never return here, I walked up to the crate and opened it wide. I really shouldn't have opened that crate. I raised my hand to my mouth as I gasped in horror at what I saw, feeling my whole body tense up in fear. In front of me sat a few dozen bags of concrete, a stack of large buckets, and a neat pile of several dozen dresses. I didn't want to stick around any longer. I just wanted to go. Without even a second thought in my mind, I spun around on my heel, made my way to the door, and froze. In front of me stood a woman. I thought at first it was a woman, but it only took a second to realize that women don't look like they've drowned, or had eyes that were dead as the corpses that surrounded this whole shipyard. I wanted to run so desperately and to just get the hell out of there, but I couldn't move. I was frozen. She approached me, put her hand on my shoulder, drenching it, as her face approached mine, and she whispered in my ear with that all too familiar voice, "Leave." And finally I ran screaming, dropped my Tommy on the ground as I shot into my car and drove, going as far away from there as possible. Already on the bridge before I was even able to think, I was getting closer to the little Daisy. And once there, I didn't care what happened to me so long as that thing didn't follow me. And then I saw her on the bridge. Somehow she followed me here. I didn't even think as I slammed the wheel to the right in an attempt to drive away from her. And with horror I watched as the car flew off the bridge and into the river below, slamming with a resounding splash into the depths of the Mississippi. I desperately tried to bang on the doors, finding some way, any way to escape, but they were sealed. As the water started pouring into the car, I could see a woman outside. And alongside her, dozens more women, all looking the exact same. I didn't want to die, not like that. And I pounded on the doors as the water started to reach my chin, begging them not to kill me, for someone, anyone, to help me. And then, somehow, the door opened, as water flooded the rest of the car. I didn't bother wasting time. How the door suddenly opened, or why it only opened then, as I jumped out of the car and swam as hard as I could, just barely breaching the surface in time before I coughed into the night. I sat myself on the coast, trying to reorient myself, as I comprehended what happened. Somehow I was alive. Somehow I was saved. Why was I saved? Never return. I nearly screamed as the voice spoke to me, making due on her words as I ran as far as I could away from her and to the little Daisy, never to return to that shipyard. And I haven't returned since. It was a few days later that I quit the Lackadaisy and joined the Marigolds, mostly because Mr. May was, well, dead, and also because I didn't feel safe there anymore, especially after that night. As the days and weeks in the Marigold passed by, slowly that night began to fade from my memory, as if it never existed. Then it came back. I met one of the Marigold room waitresses who, well, let's just say she's a good friend of mine. She and I got close, and one day she told me of a story about a friend she had in the past who she cared for very dearly, and one day went missing. Her appearance seemed familiar somehow, and without even thinking of that night, I asked where she went missing round. I never should have asked. A few minutes later, I was holding my hands in my face, barely keeping myself from just screaming, as I felt my whole body freeze up. All those memories came back, flooding my mind just like the water did the car. I tried to reassure myself that it didn't happen. It was just a horrible nightmare based off a rum gone wrong. Protect her. I flinched as I twirled myself around, seeing nothing behind me. But I knew she was, for a moment, right behind me. And from that day forward, I decided to protect her with my life. Not just because I cared for her, but because I was afraid of what would happen if I failed. I was afraid of her returning. And I know she'll be back one day, perhaps very soon. If you are somehow not convinced enough by my warnings to not go to that damn shipyard, at least take this advice with you. Don't stay too long. Search as quickly as possible. And once you have the booze or feel as if you're being watched, run. Don't ever come back, even if you have to for a rum run. And if you see her, listen to what she says and obey it, because if you don't, you'll be joining the Mississippi Spirits.
Very well done. Thank you.
Incredible.
Wow. Wow.
So good.
Yeah.
I got chills.
Well,
Much
thank you.
applause.
Oh, delightful.
Dude, that was
Yeah. Excellent
breathtaking.
work.
Oh my god.
You kind of spooked me when you said leave, and I was like, I need to step away from my mic. Hold on. like the first time you said it, I was like, I don't like this anymore.
I don't like scary stories anymore. How delightful.
Yeah, thank you, and congrats to the winners of the
Yeah.
Discord community
Indeed.
competition.
Very well done.
For
I
folks
figure-
who
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, so I was just gonna say, for folks who weren't in the Discord server at the time, or perhaps were anxious about joining in for this event, we will be having a similar one starting in a little over a week for the winter holiday season. It'll be similar, but before folks go making any teams or whatever, we do have some rules changes based on how the Halloween one went out, and based on the feedback forms we received. So yeah, look forward to that in the next week or so.
All right.
Shall we feature some more of the? I don't think we're gonna read anymore, but we can show off some of the art and things people have done for these.
Yes, I have the well, I have the slideshow of art playing.
Well, there's that, yeah.
Yeah.
So also thank you guys for sharing your your wonderful Halloween themed art with us. We love all of it, and we often anytime we stumble on that stuff on social media, we share it in the work server because everybody loves to see what you all are drawing. So
Yeah, we eat it up.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
good stuff. But I mean
Delicious.
in the actual entries for the Discord competition, there's a fair bit of art and things.
And to have it featured, you must triumph in battle
Yeah.
with your fellow artists. Quickly, throw them in the Lackadaisy. Only one bottle of booze. Begin!
Oh, I'll win. I'll fight them. That's
Oh,
fine.
there you go.
Even drink it.
Yeah.
I don't drink it, but I make things with it.
That's true.
For instance, we have this marvelously spooky story about Victor and Mordecai here, with fantastic art. That I think is narrated, set to the imagery as an MP4 in there. I think Newt kind of edited it together for us, but but because these are all like several minutes long, I don't want to. I feel it'd probably be better to.
Frightened gulp into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have.
Shout out to Zahara Ramirez for saying stories are scary. I really like that.
The written word, that's terrifying. We should do away with that whole thing.
Don't worry, they're trying.
Now that is scary.
Reality is scarier than fiction.
This is Ghost Team Sapper.
Ooh, lovely art.
Yeah, really cool art in this.
Oh, dang.
This story here. Like, beautifully done.
I think you have to old yeller me, Mordecai. I have the rabies.
We got to put him down.
Etc., etc.
We should have prepared a Victor werewolf PNG as well.
You should absolutely
just
not have
him.
done that.
Just him in the little car with his nose smashed against the window.
Oh, that one is very funny. That's true. Although I will say also 1,000 thank yous for the Vampire Victor cover that was this piece here. That's my favorite thing ever.
Yes.
I love that. Love that piece.
Oh, you found some art I hadn't found before.
Uh-oh.
Let me open this.
You're so easy to please, Jason.
Actually,
I am.
if I can.
It's been said, Dave.
Sorry, if I can read this one super chat from Uni Angel. Hi everyone, I'm the OGVA from Mississippi Spirits. I want to say I genuinely had so much fun doing this project. Jason, you absolutely killed it.
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Wonderful, thank you. That was spooky to read. And as a sort of Charlton Heston impression, I didn't expect that, but it seemed right.
It's that guy's voice
worked,
now.
It worked.
Now, evidently. Ooh, wow. Hello, scary Victor. Is that Victor being a vampire?
I
Should
don't
look
know.
like it.
Oh,
I thought it
wow,
was at
that's-
one
this
point.
slideshow's going by
I'm
very
watching the
fast.
previous thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Am I going
I'm
too
watching
quick?
the stream.
Yeah, it's going way
No,
too
no,
fast.
sorry.
Sorry.
How could you?
Oh, I like that. I
dynamic
like that
mode.
Rocky with the shovel. That's really cool.
Yeah,
the
that's
shovel
very
really
cool.
pops out.
Yeah.
Do we have the artist's name? I don't want to not credit people. But...
Yeah, I can.
I think I've seen that artist
collected,
piece flying around.
These were all collected from the Discord. Let's see.
Discord.
Oh, that one's
Yes,
adorable.
from the Discworld. That is from
love that dress.
Squishy.
That's so cute.
Squishy.
Is their username?
It's Squishy
or
Bounce. Squish Bounce.
Yep, Squish Bounce on
Nice.
Zitter or whatever.
Genius.
It is. We don't respect that name.
Badwebsite.com.
Yes.
Website.
Hell.com. Yeah.
I missed you, Dave.
Same.
Clown
Oh,
Rocky.
good. More
Is that like?
vampires.
Is that
More vampires.
like?
I think it's Art the Clown.
There's the show. Okay.
Is that from the Terrifier?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen those yet. I haven't seen those movies.
I've only seen the first one,
Cute.
and then I forgot that they have like 7 of them now or whatnot.
So
How did they come
Rocky's
out with
gonna
all those so fast?
I don't know, man.
drink
I think
all
it's
the
because they're
syrup.
made for like $2 on a sandwich.
Oh,
Like,
we should watch
not
that
to take
later.
away from them, but just like I believe that they're like fairly inexpensive. Not to take it away from
And
them.
I ate
Are
the
you kidding?
sandwich.
That's the core of horror is like made for a bag
Exactly,
of potato
right?
chips and a
Shoestring,
beer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could go for a sandwich right now.
Oh, this Rocky.
I think this counts as one of my favorite Rockies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What do y'all mean? This is
So
just
perfectly
Rocky
normal
every day.
Rocky.
Yeah, it's biblically accurate, right?
I gotta
Biblically accurate Rocky.
Guys, one second. I need to move my cat from my desk because she just sat on my keyboard, and you're about to hear some perturbed noises. Hello, Rika.
He's gonna open like a
Oh
Muppet.
no, she's not making noise. She's
Oh,
isn't that right, kitty?
what a darling.
Oh,
Muffin.
Oh, bless.
Wait, little baby.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There
You
we
squeezed the
go.
sound out of her. Oh, so cute.
good girl. Very
Baby.
Squish
What
like
a baby.
sponge.
I believe that's Amber.
And she walks over and
Oh,
sits
my
right
white
back down
Jakey.
exactly where I
Of
left her.
course. Why wouldn't she?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
Trash can Rocky.
Where
Yes.
the Wild Things Are meets Monsters Incorporated.
Marvelous. Okay.
Well, as long as we have a break in things, friends, I actually do have to go.
okay.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Well, thank
but
you
I wanted
so
to
much
make sure
for
that I
your
stuck
time.
around for. No,
I
of
had
course.
same though.
Yeah. No, but I gotta get out of here because we got a date night. We didn't have a date time this morning, so we're gonna have a date night, my wife and I.
Halloween day. Go, go.
Yes. All right, so cheers, everybody.
on.
Adore you all. Been too long.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. You have fun, you too.
Have a good
Go
time.
on,
All right.
yep.
Cheers, everybody. Be
Good night,
well.
David. Thank you.
I know.
Catch you
right.
next time.
Oh yeah, well I gotta go too. So,
Okay.
this was a lot of fun though. Like everyone was really killing it today.
Mhm.
It was nice getting to hear from you, Belle.
Likewise, thank you so much for letting me come over here.
Oh, of course.
Oh, well,
Anytime.
Of course, you're welcome anytime. We love
Mhm.
having you.
But hey, any chance to really get to be spooky and scary? Oh man.
And now you can
Nah.
spontaneously turn into a werewolf whenever you want.
Now you can. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
Living the
man.
dream over there.
learning how to do that for the first time was quite the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has a
usually
different
is.
story.
Just make sure you have some
Everyone has a
Pepto
different
Bismol on hand.
You know, everyone remembers
Yeah.
the first time.
I mean, everyone reacts differently to their first time being a werewolf, but I'd say I handled it pretty well.
Yeah.
I'd say you did. I'd say, yeah.
I mean, there were some technical difficulties, but I mean, no one turns into a werewolf.
Hey,
Okay, I was about to say no one turns into a werewolf overnight, but that's a lie.
No, I'm pretty sure that's how it works, is you turn into a werewolf
Literally
overnight.
so, yes. That would have been so dumb. Man.
Oh no. Oh, this one.
Is this something you participated in too?
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Take care.
Good night,
Bye.
good night, Belle.
Take
Thank you for
care.
being here. Okay, this Okay, let's see what's happening here.
Ivy is just given a spooky ghost story about a spirit of a little girl who was crushed in the caves. Who, if you don't do her wishes and comfort her, she'll haunt you. The Lackadaisy patrons are not impressed by Ivy's story, and instead Victor spooks Mordecai with mayo.
This is terrifying to me because I
The
hate
ghost of the
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise on a string, no less. This is
I
lamer than a
love-
spider.
I love
Just
Ivy,
floating.
edgy Ivy here, just like flipping the burger.
Is
Yep,
Rocky just
and-
eating mayo like it's ice cream? Like
No.
Oh,
I also-
no, that would be
don't?
great though.
no,
No.
I would throw off
absolutely
that.
not.
No.
Oh, I see. Is he toasting a marshmallow? It
Yes.
looked like I was like, is he eating a candle?
The answer to all these things is yes.
I mean, he would, but it's
I had a
still
sixth grade teacher who did that.
I just wanted to pop back in. My computer borked, and so that's why I
Oh.
suddenly disappeared. But
no.
I do have to
Welcome
head
back.
off I do have to head off anyway, but I just wanted to come back and let you know. I promise I did not just leave abruptly on purpose.
Oh no, it's fine.
Oh no,
We
no,
understand
Mitzi was
internet.
very offended.
Mitzi made an Irish exit. It's fine.
Yes. But yeah,
Alright.
it was so super fun, and y'all have fun, and I'll see you later.
All right.
you later.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Ash.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm still
Yeah.
small.
You are still a
Where you
hat.
belong, Keo.
But yeah, the third participant in this one was me, where I was forced to make cake with mayo to tie in the comic, and then
Oh.
I made little boulder pop things for the ghost story, and the drink was like 6 feet under, so it was like a candy dirt cocktail thing.
Here's this is a mighty spooky submission from Sugar Wolf or Sugar Waffle Wolfle. Sorry for mangling your name there. Love the angle on this one.
Kennedy, do you mind muting?
I'm so sorry. I will do that. Yes.
And what else we got?
That was just Kehoe's bones rattling.
Yeah. He's just typing on Virgil's head. There's a keyboard up there. He's very advanced at dexterity.
Oh yes, we have some illustrations from
Oh, that's
Ghost
sick.
Gwen team.
Oh wow, look at
Yeah, I
that.
love
Yeah,
Very
That's
nice.
very
style here.
pretty.
It's very some
That-
ink chiaroscuro and like some watercolor looking.
Yeah,
work
that looks like
here.
fine art.
Beautiful.
That art sure is fine. Yes.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, that's some
Ooh.
lovely work, really.
Ooh.
Whoever did this.
That's a nice
that
atmosphere.
Art was
Yeah.
done by. That was Quentin, you said?
Yeah.
That art. Those are oil paintings done by Ombra.
wow.
Or 0MBRAH.
That's oil? That doesn't look like oil.
or
It
is that
looks
a-
like watercolor.
That's good too.
Sorry, it said paintings, and I said oil for some reason, but yes, no, they.
Yeah,
absolutely
it looks very
watercolor.
watercolory or
okay.
yeah, something like. But that's beautiful and atmospheric. Whoever's whoever's doing that is like a top-notch illustrator.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that was that one.
Stage Line says, I love watercolors, my personal favorite medium. Oh yeah, no, I got like a watercolor and a gouache set myself. Always good to take out when you're doing some plein air work.
Kehoe's a box.
Your Fuji avatar keeps switching back to like the other thing. I don't know what's going on, Kennedy.
He set it to where whenever he mutes, it goes to the old.
Oh,
the
that's
Lackadaisy
why.
One that
Okay.
it got. I could have sworn that got fixed.
We
Hang
have
on.
Freckle in Peril in one of these stories by
Uh-oh.
Kate Sinclair, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one
Ooh.
has some looks like it has some music that goes with it too.
Mm.
Oh, the music's probably beautiful.
Man, everyone's so creative. It's incredible
Wasn't
to
there?
see.
Yeah, wasn't there some music entries? There we go.
Almost all of them did have custom
Yeah.
sound mixing.
Yeah, let me link you to
Oh.
the you can play a little bit of this one if you want, Fable. Let's see.
Actually, we could hear it through your screen since
Oh,
I'm
you can hear
streaming.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm streaming your screen, so anything playing on your computer, we can hear it.
Did you hear that? What I was just playing a second ago?
Yeah, like
Oh, you did hear it. Okay. Okay, I'm super impressed. I love the increasing tempo.
Yeah,
the tension was great.
By the time the tempo had gotten all the way to the top, I'm just thinking in the back
How much
of just a
faster can it get?
mustachioed villain. You're too late. I have tied Mitzi to the train tracks already.
No, it's like it was creepy, but at the same time it was like period appropriate for like old time
Yeah, I love
films.
that.
Yeah, that was great.
Which one was that?
That was let's see. That was the Last Minute Members.
And
The
that
Lurking Majesties has a ton of images. Let's see.
Mr. Top Hatter on Discord is who did the music for Last Minute Members.
Wonderful.
And actually, their entry in general is quite impressive because they had a team, and then due to some extenuating circumstances, notably a major hurricane,
right. Yeah.
the team had to be disbanded only a week or so before the submissions were due. So this team was assembled and did that on very, very minimal time.
Okay, now I've switched Virgil and Keho, and now Virgil's the one ratatouing.
I'm back. I had my PC went boink. But
That's happening to everybody today. Like it seems.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, back. I'm Tomb.
Oh no.
I'll see myself out.
This is really
you guys.
You're fired.
Clever way to deliver the story through letters like this.
Very cute.
Nice. I'm super impressed with everything you guys submitted.
Yeah.
And my regret is that we can't like go through and read every single story out loud to you all. And
this would be like
show every
a
video
5-hour stream. Yeah.
Because you guys made a lot of stuff, and it's some of it's like really long.
You guys are so absurdly talented. It's incredible.
It makes the server fun to peruse. I'll check the art in there every so often and see what people are doing. And I'm like, oh, this is pleasant. It's really neat.
Do we have any super chats or things we wanted to address while
like questions or something?
We have plenty of
okay.
chats.
Glad to read a story.
Let's see. What we got? Not here. New. Not here.
Wait, can Keho do this one, Newt?
Short answer, yes. Long answer, which one?
This. Hold on.
That did not sound good, the way you said that.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
No, scroll up. First page, I typed it.
Oh, have Keho. Okay, hold up. Let me. You will receive it in your DMs in one moment.
Oh
boy. The evil laugh.
Yeah.
I need to.
Nothing good's gonna happen if Tomb of all people is evil laughing.
It just tickles my funny bone.
That's some witchy ass laughter.
Agent of chaos.
You're setting some ideas.
Trying to find it.
You got it. Like I'm just poking at work while you're doing that. So
I'm doodling.
Okay, here we go. So they want their specific request, and this is by Lena G. Thank you very much. They said, "Hi, not a Halloween thing, but could one of the VAs recite the oath from Star Trek? the quote space the final frontier end quote monologue.
Kehoe's voice.
Yes, yeah, perfect.
Yes.
So I sent it to you. I originally pulled up the like Starfleet oath, but I don't think that's what they were referring to.
Say that one more time.
I DM'd it to you.
No,
I
I
originally
think
pulled
it's
up the
Picard.
space, the final
The
front. It's
final
the intro
frontier.
card.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh no, when
Do we
no
go with
man has
continuing
These are the
gone
voyages
before.
of the
Yeah.
Starship Enterprise.
I'm Patrick Stewart. I mean Picard. Fuck.
All right, here we go. I hope that you aren't disappointed that you got to the captain of the ship. But out of all of the voice actors here, you've got a captain, so I suppose it's good enough.
No, I think this is the best possible.
It's the
person.
best.
Yeah.
That's why I evil cackled.
All right, here we go.
He just like coughs up a loogie before he opens it. Spits over the side of the spaceship.
It just drifts off into space.
He spits out the window of the spaceship. It's open somehow. We don't know how.
Kingo is not affected.
Somebody close the hatch.
Presses the whole thing. He stares on Winfrey. All right, here we go. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boozedly go where no man has gone before. Was that good?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Love it.
A little secret to let you all in on. I'm always imminently getting werewolfed. This is just me holding back.
Yeah, the trick to Kehoe is that he's actually permanently in between. He can't quite get there all the way. He's kind of old, you see.
We actually got a Kehoe voice request.
Oh my god!
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I did see somebody ask if we were only showing art from like the Twitter fan art. If you had some posted somewhere else and we haven't shown it, you can tell us where to find it. And
If you all are referring to the art posted to the Lackadaisy Discord, we shared that a bit ago.
Yes.
oh yeah,
Oh damn, that's Seraphine though. Hold on.
yeah. But if you drew something this year and we missed it, just
Let us know.
say so in the chat. We'll try to catch it.
But yeah, you said you had the Kehoe request? Of all
Yes.
things?
I do.
Please send that to
I
him.
Let's-
will
Sorry, I'm so used to
VC
a
accompaniment.
lot of these VC things being like, it's like, we've got the star-studded cast. I'm also here. VC accompaniment. I don't see it.
I am doing my best to grab it. Yeah, I'm having trouble copy and pasting because I'm not good with technology.
Here,
You
I got you.
assist.
I'll put it. There you go. It's an VC accompaniment.
Oh boy.
Oops, shit.
Thank you.
I could see Kehoe and Virgil as sort of the Statler and Waldorf of the intro.
Both of us just coughing uncontrollably at the end of every.
Why do we always come here?
Virgil finds out that Kehoe's ship is the one just like loaded up with the liquor, and he just like dives into the water and is chasing after the boat,
Let me lick your
furiously windmilling his arms.
I swear to God, I will purge the bilge if you come onto this ship again.
I'll swap the
Make
poop
sure
back
that
with
you're
my
in it.
tongue.
He won't have any
Alright.
stock left if you get on board. It's like inviting a rat to a cheese factory. Just don't.
The weight complement went down by 300 kilograms. How did you even do that?
It's natural born talent.
All right, I'd like to hear Kehoe Krieg. Okay. All right. Listen here, little Blissy. This ain't your daddy's boat. I'm not having you start calling me that either. Not after last time.
What? What?
Keo, explain.
Can you explain,
Best
please?
The best stories are left without further context. It's the first step in storytelling. You leave them wanting more. Or
Right,
at the very
right.
least, convinced that you have enough material for a second season before Netflix cancels it.
Oh, you watch Chaos too.
I'm very glad they went with Daddy's ship or Daddy's boat when Father's ship was right there, or as an option.
God.
All right. Do we have other questions we haven't addressed?
We have plenty. Let's see.
We have good ones.
Yeah, only bad ones.
No, no kidding. Fire Knight takes a drink from my glass. You all are insane. Thank you. Let's see. From Steve Admian. Hi, animator of Letter to Ghost Lover entry. Can the VAs do the requests that I mentioned to Newt? I would be so grateful for them. Okay, so I did mention to Jason, but he had to go before he was able to do it. Let me try and find... This person did DM me... for context, this is the person who animated the winning entry.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Excellent.
Okay, so they asked for Jason to do this, but I will simply open it to the floor if anyone is willing or interested. I told them no promises because some people might not be comfortable with that.
Let me see here.
Just in VC accompaniment.
Virgil.
For Miguel. Oh, I don't know. Trying to remember.
What's going on? Is it VC accompaniment?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey. How
Hola.
you doing?
What's happening?
We're
doing
streaming.
a Halloween stream.
We're doing the Halloween stream.
How are you?
I just got done with D&D, so
We're
pretty
we're
great,
we're live
actually.
on YouTube right
Ooh.
now to an audience of how many? 500?
Hello, 500 people.
Yes.
Hello, 500 people. I am Show
37.
Who are you?
I am also here.
Hi, Evan.
This is the
Hi.
Lumi crew here.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Oh, hey there.
Howdy. I mean, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to overshadow the.
No,
the stream.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Currently,
you're
we're
welcome to
debating
chat.
about this voice for a character who the voice actor is not here, and someone's like, "Does anybody want to pop in on this?" And we're still.
Are we? Is it the flirty one?
Yeah.
And or a happy birthday for that same person. mentioned.
Let's do the happy birthday. But I
Yeah.
mean, you do it in Keo's voice. You don't have to like.
Oh, actually, I was gonna be. Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna try
Keo's
it.
Whose
voice?
You said Miguel.
It is
Yeah.
for Miguel. It is their
Okay.
birthday, and they are I think they're the partner of the person who requested this.
Oh,
Happy
okay.
birthday, Miguel.
All right. Here we go. Miguel, hello. This is your friend, Bootleg Victor. I want to make sure that your birthday you do not die, because it is celebration of life, and that would be doing it wrong. Enjoy drink
Don't
on
mess
the
it up.
house. I am Bootleg Victor Lackadaisy, and I hope you have good birthday.
Victor Lackadaisy.
Victor Lackadaisy.
Hello, it is me, Victor Lackadaisy.
We're Sans undertailing him.
That was bootleg Victor. I am great value, Victor.
Great value, Victor. Hello.
Hello, great
I am
value,
Walmart
Victor.
Victor.
Homosexual Victor.
I am Great Victory.
I am Supreme Victory Royale.
I want a vignette now of like bootleg Victor meeting like actual Victor.
It's
Just
like-
like those Iron Man competitions where it's like, oh yeah, the real person's there and they don't win, the bootleg wins.
This is making me think of Homstar from Homestar Runner.
His art is just slightly.
It's me, Victor Vasco.
Didn't that happen to Dolly Parton? She joined a Dolly Parton lookalike contest and lost.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen recently with what's his face from the Wonka movie? Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I think
he was in
won.
New York and he got
Did he
second
win?
place.
Oh, he got second place.
I think that happens to Tony Hawk all the time, where people are like, "Oh, you kind of look like Tony Hawk." Not really, though. And he's like, "Yeah." He's got a lot of stories like that.
That's funny.
I don't know if it was Dolly Parton, but I know it was some. I think it was like Barbara Streisand, or it was Charlie Chaplin.
Oh yeah, that did happen to Charlie Chaplin. I've heard of that.
I think that maybe because people didn't quite know what he looked like without the character makeup on.
Just thinking of just bootleg, like Rocky cannot get Victor to vibe, but bootleg Victor. Now there's hope.
We replaced you with a different character.
I like to believe Rocky would not be able to tell the difference between bootleg Victor and regular Victor.
It's not that he can't tell the difference; it's that he doesn't want to admit it's a different person.
He doesn't want to. Bootleg Victor is nice to him.
Oh my god, this bootleg Victor that Evan
has...
just gave. Tracy, look in VC accompaniment the bootleg Victor.
Just making me think.
Please show this.
You're making me think of the scene of Rocky and Victor together in a car, but it's like everything is animated like Lackadaisy except for Victor, who we get Dubus Goobus to do bootleg Victor.
The person has corrected me. The flirty VA request for Miguel versus the lover of this person is apparently named Ty. Different people. They just sent me in all. They sent me in all caps. Like, wait, no, hold on.
No.
Well,
think.
that now. You know what? That is appropriate to the birth of bootleg Victor. Getting the wrong request. Which was in no way my fault at all.
Did we flirt with the wrong person, or
We
what?
flirted with the wrong person.
We flirted with the right person. We wished happy birthday to the wrong person.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Who's the?
Happy
We should
birthday,
definitely get those two
Ty.
things. Yes.
Happy
Not allowed to
birthday,
age
Ty.
anymore.
And
Feliz cumpleaños.
I wish for you to enjoy a wonderful birthday, Ty, and enjoy your wonderful drink. In terms of this, not like alcohol things if you are underage, because that would have me.
Yeah.
That would be illegal.
Yeah, we will give you a
Miguel.
pack.
we know how
Okay, all
this
these
is
criminals love. Yeah.
A good criminal never takes things that don't belong to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Hey,
is the
Miguel,
lesson I
we'll
learned
help you
from
aim
Despicably Me. Wait, no.
Who is
Despicable?
y'all? Who
Despicably.
is yawing?
Oh my god, Evan. The follow-up picture.
Victor's hype man.
Yeah. Well, great value, Victor, is bootleg
I am
Victor,
here.
man.
It is me, bootleg Victor, with my hype man beside me. Also, bootleg Victor, who is smaller and on my head.
Yeah.
Based on your favorite movie, Twig and Yaml, or was it Ratatouille? I am not sure.
Yeah.
Like it's nice to me.
I am very sorry to the entire country of Slovakia. We are not responsible for this. I want to extend a personal apology to Sour Noodle. I'm not responsible for him. Sour Noodle. I don't think Sour Noodle is listening. Sour Noodle is an amazing animator. If anybody cares to look them up on YouTube, who is Slovakian, who helped us out with getting Victor's accent right. Yeah.
Jason's accent coach for
Yeah.
Victor. So.
I
Very
may have
patient person.
Slovakian lineage, but I don't have the training to do the voice perfectly.
No, it is the
It's a very subtle.
deep misfortune of many Americans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't differentiate Eastern European accents very well.
Oh no, I was talking about how you lost your family's accent like generations ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Now we all just have a American accent.
I didn't know you had an accent, Tracy.
American.
Oh, I mean, I don't. I mean, I have an
You have an American accent.
It depends on who you're asking. If you're asking somebody in Australia if I have an accent, sure, but here I'm just...
Yeehaw! It's
Yeah.
me. Get her done. You're American.
I actually
man.
grew up in Massachusetts, and everybody's like, "But you don't have the accent." I'm like, I didn't grow up in Boston, so.
Yeah, a lot of people do not realize that a Boston accent is rather specific. Not everybody in Massachusetts talk that way. In fact, like New England in general doesn't. Unless you're talking about certain regions.
There's certain parts of Maine that definitely have an accent, and
Northern New Hampshire's got a bit of a thing. I mean, but
yeah,
it's
and
very
Eastern
cosmic.
Massachusetts has a thing, but Western Mass is more just like general American accent.
The more cosmopolitan areas where there's just like a lot of mixing from people who haven't been there, like their families haven't been there for like generations, don't have a distinct accent. So that's why I sound like this. I'm from New Hampshire. I'm from southern New Hampshire. There's nothing.
If you run into somebody from that is like from your original region in a conversation, do you ever feel your accent or dialect slowly start to come out more?
Absolutely.
100%.
It's more
100%.
when I'm around my family. Like if I'm around my southern family or anybody who is from the south, then it starts to come out. If I'm like, I got home from visiting my family in Jersey, and I sounded so. Immediately sounded different. I come back on a voice call, and I'm like, fuck, jeez, sounding. The Jersey Jew is coming out.
So, personally for me, I actually speak two languages. I speak Mandarin and I speak English, but apparently my Mandarin accent, is Taiwanese, and we have no idea where I picked it up from, because everyone else does not have the accent. Only I have the accent. So they're just like, where did you get this from? I'm like, I don't know. I guess it's in my blood or something. So it's worse because like when I try to switch between English and Mandarin very quickly, sometimes like you can hear my cogs turning, and I'm like, and some sort of weird mash of Chinglish comes out, and I'm like,
I've had, anytime I try to speak Spanish, it sounds like I'm speaking Spanish with a French accent. Because I know more French, and so I accidentally default to the French way of pronouncing things. And I know better. I don't know why it comes out that way. I am sorry. I'm very bad.
I've been told that when I try to do the French accent, I sound like I'm like a bad German accent doing a French accent, try to speak French. Like, I was not cut out for this.
We recently had a plumber come to our house, and he apparently was from Lafayette, Louisiana. From Baton Rouge, and apparently I was doing a lot of the talking because it was stuff like near my room with the piping, and Ashley told me, she's like, Dave, you full on went Cajun when you were talking to that guy. I don't know if you noticed. I didn't notice at all, but like apparently just my accent completely came out.
It's like even when you're talking about family, stuff can come out. Because you just start thinking of them and you sort of slip into it. I always feel awkward about it because it sounds like I'm putting on a voice, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be quirky. It just happens. Like, get really embarrassed.
Yeah, I think it's a subconscious thing.
It sounds like I'm making a bad mimicry version of my family. It's like, no, I'm sorry.
I had to fight some of my Pennsylvanian roots because, like, I was born in Pennsylvania, and a lot of my mom's side of the family is from there. But, like, there's a lot of nasal in the vernacular with that if you're not careful. So, like, it just kind of morphs when you're least expect it.
What's a Pennsylvanian accent sound like? I'm unfamiliar.
Well, my grandmother. Rest her soul, had very much that accent. She was from McAdoo, Pennsylvania, and her voice was very much in this region. The kind of voice that you would expect to hear, don't you
It's
know?
like it's the very
Can't be
edge
from a
of
place
North
called McAdoo
Midwest.
and not sound like that.
I know.
I'm from McAdoo.
It sounds like the very edge of North Midwestern.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little Minnesota-esque, I guess.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
It must
But,
have a bit of the similar community. Oh my goodness.
Daniel says, "Answer me about the comic. Will the comic return sometime?" Yes. I do the comic, all the drawing, all the art, all the writing. But I am inundated with animation work at the moment. as
We
you might
are
imagine.
we are working on getting Tracy as much space as possible. We've
Yes,
actually been talking with our production manager Ash about more ways in which we could take things off of her plate. Ash is also taking some things off of my plate because I desperately needed some help with some other things. And yeah, we've just been so used to doing things a certain way that sometimes you don't stop and go, wait, do I really need to be the one doing this?
Well, the thing is, people are also asking, where's the next episode? Where's the next episode?
That. We're working on it.
And that's the reason the
I
comic is
swear.
on pause is because we
Yeah.
are very busy. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain to people who haven't worked in some kind of production, whether it's games or filmmaking or animation, just how much work goes into it and how many people need to have their hands on it, on every single shot.
Yeah.
And so it
Oftentimes-
takes time, and I'm sorry. We are working as fast as we can. We're doing the best job we can.
We're
but
doing the
you're just
best
gonna
we
have to
can to make
please
sure
be
that
patient.
Tracy
We're
is
gonna-
not personally taking on a bunch of work too. It's not like she's drawing every frame, but it has taking up a lot of her focus. So we are shifting in that direction. Nobody's forgotten the comic. It is actually a priority.
We're anticipating that we'll start releasing episodes in 2025. That doesn't mean January 2025.
Yeah.
But
Please.
we're gonna start releasing them as soon as we can start showing them to you, and we will let you know ahead of time as soon as we know like an exact date that we're gonna release. So. Bear with us.
Yeah,
We
but
are
like
getting
for
there.
context, a lot of those shows that you get excited about when they announce them, those shows are like almost done by that point.
Yeah, they don't announce until they already know that they're complete enough that they can absolutely release that time. Because if you will jinx yourself badly if you announce too far in advance. You say, yeah, we're releasing, the May 1st, and then you will almost guaranteed miss that date, and then you will just have people even more angry at you. And so, if you've ever waiting for a game to come out and they announce it and then it doesn't come out until like a year later, yeah. So that's what we're trying to avoid. That's all. But we are busily working on it. We're gonna have a preview coming up end of this month for you, or later this month, not even the end of the month, more like the middle of the month. So you'll see what the episode's looking like, and then 2025 is when we anticipate we'll start dropping episodes. So hang in there. Anyway, I think there were other questions that we had to. Toom, are you there?
Yes.
Or Newt?
I'm here. I thought Newt was reading them.
Newt, please go by all means. Please,
I
Newt.
can read.
Let's see, a question that we've had before from Crimson Vulps. Pilot question. In the graveyard scene, what are the images on the gravestones a reference to?
They're all kind of different. Some of them were when we ran the Kickstarter, we had a tier where people could get a custom epitaph on a tombstone, and so some of them are those things that people who pledged to support the project requested. So one of them is like a little knight character with a horned helmet. One of them says anachronistic, and the dates are backwards. Like it's like born in 2020.
Yeah, I saw somebody at one point was like, they got that wrong. It's like, that's
Born in
not
2020, died
realistic.
in
It's like,
1920.
yes, yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah, people were pointing at that one going like, you made a mistake, or like, read the name. And then there was one that, a couple of them were just people's OCs that they requested, and then there was one that was a allusion to The Great Gatsby, and the eyes of on the billboard.
Yeah. The eye doctors.
Was it Dr. Eccleston or something?
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
I can't remember. The name starts with an E. It's eluding me right now, but yeah, we had a few different Easter eggs in there, but I think a couple of the graves were like in memory of people's like pets that they had lost as well. So yeah, it was kind of a mix of you know what the backers wanted to see on there. All right, go ahead. Next question.
From Freaker X, who is a channel member. Thank you.
Thank
Looked up sailor slang, or wait. Okay, yeah. Looked up sailor slang and learned Davy Jones' natural children is slang for smugglers and pirates. Relatedly, would Kehoe be considered a bully boy, which is an American sailor, or a limey, which is a British sailor?
He'd be a bully boy. He's an American.
Yeah.
But
Of course,
I have a
the
question.
British Kehoe would be a nightmare, I think.
I'm sure he has
Oh,
a British
God.
equivalent out there somewhere who's got quite the accent, and tales to tell. Go ahead, Toom. Sorry.
My question is, does Kehoe not have pirate in him?
I mean, I guess he's smuggling contraband, so I guess that's kind of pirate adjacent.
I imagine his ancestors would prefer the term privateer.
Privateer, yeah. I mean, he's not going out there and like hijacking merchant ships or something and boarding them and you know that sort of stuff. He's just picking up booze off of you know probably getting it handed to him from someone else who's boating around in offshore waters where the law doesn't quite apply, and then just bring them ashore. So
I'm going to find the One Piece.
yeah.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Kehoe, can
Kehoe
we get
eats
the
the
One
Yum
Piece
Yum
is
fruit.
real for the weebs in chat?
Somebody needs to draw a Kehoe in One Piece style. Like,
You got it.
Please.
let's get anime
All right,
Kehoe.
all right.
Alright.
I gotta turn myself
Okay.
down a little bit. I'm doing this for you all, fans of Rusty Cats, I guess, right?
I don't know what's wrong with you.
The One Piece is real!
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, baby!
Can I get a can I get a Kehoe ref real quick?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sorry, what?
Thank you.
A Kehoe ref, but I heard Kehoe rap, and I was like,
I heard
Okay, yeah, give me a
Gaio,
Kehoe rap,
Gaio.
Kennedy.
Yeah, the 90s one. Like, I'm Captain
Yeah.
Kehoe, and I'm here to say.
I'll take your booze and sail it away.
bars!
I have a follow-up question.
Mr. Krabs.
Who would win in a fight, Virgil or Kehoe? Like, if there was a bottle.
Kehoe.
Like,
Your ass!
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Body him.
Kehoe.
Poor
Bring it
Virgil.
on, bitch! I'll kick your ass!
You're fighting
Kehoe's
with a man who's missing his prescription.
Somebody make an animatic to whatever that was that came out of
Kehoe's
his
like
mouth.
an old like leather baseball mitt. There's nothing you can do to destroy that. It's indestructible.
All right, next question. Hello? Is everything working? Did something freeze? Oh crap. Oh my god.
No.
Oh, there we go. Oh no. Discord? Okay. Guys, looks like Discord just had a hiccup. Or the internet did, I'm not sure. Let me make sure everything is healthy. And I'll get Discord back in a second. I'm not sure why the heck that happened. Oh no. Why is everything... Okay. Okay, we'll just wait a second. While this recovers. Let's see. Why is this happening? Boy, I'm gonna have to have a discussion with Newt. Okay. Come on, everything. Wake back up. I know you can. Oh, I think it's the computer's just having a fit. Come on! Wake up! Alright. Let's see. Alright. Troubleshooter. Let's see what's going on. Oh boy, okay. Is it just warm? Why is it doing this? Okay. What? No, you're not hot. You're definitely not overheating. Okay. What on earth is going on? Ooh, still going? Oh boy. Okay, come on. I know you can do it. Ah! Okay, is it back? Oh, come on. Don't die. Come on. Oh boy. Okay. This is bad timing, friend. Oh, brother. Oh boy. Okay. You gonna wake back up? I need you to wake back up. There we go.
There you
Hi.
are.
Sorry about that.
Hello.
My computer suddenly
Hello,
just
chat.
hiccuped
Oh,
real
there
hard.
we are.
Yeah, the stream should be good. I was trying to keep track of the health.
Yep, stream never went down. We were chatting with.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh. Oh, now what? Oh, God. Everything's bad. Discord.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Newt, I might have to sit down with you later because every so often the computer's been doing this for the past few days, where it just suddenly it hangs up for no particular reason. And I'm like, is it overheated? No. Is it the number of things I have up? No. So
I will say a couple of days ago, Windows released a standard update, and I wasn't quite sure what was associated with it. I might have to pick through it, but it fucked like half of my system drivers.
So,
oh God.
Fable's talking at you right now in the stream, but we still can't hear them.
What? Really?
Wait, who?
Oh,
What?
wait, there we go. So sorry, now it's going.
I can hear Fable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fable, you can share my my display if you want.
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Since it kicked me, I have to launch it again. So excuse me. Just pop it back out. There we go. Okay, everybody's good. Sweet. All right, resolved. Sorry, everyone. I think
Sorry
my
about
computer needs a checkup.
Yeah.
But then again, I was
failing.
talking about maybe doing an update to my computer. I probably need to update the graphics card. Gotta see if the motherboard needs to be refreshed as well. At this point, it's like, how old
Component
is this thing?
availability is so much better than it was a couple years ago.
I know! It's like actually affordable. It won't cost me like 2 arms and a pinky.
Noberto
two legs
says
and a
Fable.
pinky, yeah.
You wouldn't have to live in Texas, do you? No, Fable's in California.
No.
I don't think is anyone from this call in Texas right now?
Bell. No wait.
Bell, yeah, Bell was in
Bell's in
Texas. We have several crew members in Texas. Apparently, Brad's
Well, I
in
know
town.
we have some.
Brad's in
I know we have
Texas,
several
yeah.
crew in Texas. I was just wondering if anyone who's like present at the moment is in Texas.
No.
I live in
Why?
hell.
You mean Florida?
Florida.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I only say it because it makes the Floridians laugh, guys. all my empathy extended to the Floridians for all of the things.
Yeah. I
They
accept
know.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into it. Well, look at that.
Oh, we had some questions that we were trying to get to, and you had a super chat, right, Toom?
We had a
Yes.
super chat.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
Toom, what is
Yes.
your super chat?
What-
Were you DMing it to
Whenever
me,
you're
or were
ready,
you DMing
Kennedy.
it to?
Oh no, I spoke with Kennedy.
Got it.
It's good.
I'm
If you're not
concerned.
ready in spot, it's okay.
I'm concerned that I'm not going to deliver well enough on this instance. Just to remind me, who's this for again?
Avery.
Thank you, Avery. All right. You know, Avery, they told me based on the legends when I first started to go out to sea, never trust a woman to go onto your ship. It's considered to be bad luck. Well, then I told them I didn't believe them for a second. And then they just offered me a photo of your portrait. And then suddenly all hell broke loose on the ship. The salt left all the tack. I got scurvy and I was holding a fresh mandarin orange in my hand the whole time. What I'm trying to say is that the very visage of your appearance frightens shipgoers and sailors alike.
Is that Avery? Oh!
He's like a siren.
An air raid siren.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I regret nothing.
I have so many regrets in life.
This is not one of them.
Close your eyes, think of God, and give me a smooch. Love you.
I need
fish, I think.
I need that I love you just to be someone's ringtone. Extract that, and I'm gonna make that the sound that plays every time you call me, Kennedy. Oh my god, Evan!
Whenever I lick it, it just watches my face crunch inward because of the salt content. I'm my own sour candy.
Tracy, what Evan just posted.
Let's see.
I'm sorry to keep interrupting. You're beautiful, Evan. You're a high tier shit
is
poster.
amazing.
Oh my
No.
god.
Thank
for
you.
It's
real.
fantastic. I
one
like
piece.
you and Katie should get into a shit posting war one day.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got strong game here.
yeah.
One Piece, AU, Rocky is Luffy.
This is too powerful.
Dave,
You shouldn't be
Dave,
able to
you're not
do
making
that
me.
that
You're not going to
quickly.
make me picture Kehoe in a 2-piece. Stop.
Summer Animations asks, are the mini comics going to be animated eventually, like after the main story? Maybe. I would love to be able to do them. But we also want to like do some new stuff that hasn't been, covered before. Because we did some comic dubs of a lot of those mini comics, so it might feel a little repetitive to then also animate them. So, we're trying to come up with like new funny things. But if there's one that in particular that everybody wants to see, yeah, maybe we'll consider doing that. Also, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
We've got a couple questions that I think are quick to knock out, right, Newt?
I
have my eye on 2 of them.
Are you referring to the doc, or were you referring to the queue that has been added to the doc? Because that's what I was looking at the moment.
What?
So like here from AJ113, they're wondering if in the future if there's a possibility of a Zib-centered mini episode, something similar to the Mordecai and Atlas one.
Oh, well, actually, yeah. We actually have something that's been waiting to get produced for a minute. We are focusing on episode 1 right now, but we actually have a couple of things.
Wouldn't it be funny if we had something like that written?
Yeah, we actually have our second mini episode scripted and storyboarded already,
and a short as well. So we have a couple
and,
things.
And another short.
Part?
Sorry,
and,
I talked over you. Rito?
Sorry. Got my mute sequence messed up. My bad.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I thought you were asking a question. But yeah, we have 2 things actually just ready and waiting to get on production. We just have cordoned all our resources, like herded them into episode 1 to try to get that out as soon as possible. So that's what we're focusing on. But yeah, we actually lots of things we have just sitting on, honestly. Many of them are simply waiting to be animated. That's it. So, yep. We have not neglected Zib, and they're not just Zib-centric, they're band-centric in general, so.
Yeah, one of them is about the earlier days of the band, and
the other is what is
about
Rocky's
more
relationship?
Day.
Yeah, with them.
Yeah, right, more about the band plus Rocky added to it. So Rocky wasn't with the band originally; he came along later after they settled down at Lackadaisy. They used to be a traveling band, so we wanted
the beauty of friendship.
You could call it that.
Something like that.
More like the beauty of hazing.
It's about the poetry chamber.
We will not elaborate.
Yeah.
So we have a couple super chats real quick from Frozen History. I'm so hyped for season 1. Love your content and your dedication to this project.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From Power Cheetah. I absolutely love the Lackadaisy series.
That's a different AU.
Oh gosh.
We're compatible with your dietary needs.
That's all cows.
I'm sorry, Power Cheetah. But I absolutely love the Lackadaisy series and wanted to use my first super chat to ask how each of the characters would react if they were stuck in a room together.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, once you answer that, I'm gonna follow up with something else because I got asked this by Rito once, and it was fun to. Characters stuck in a room together. I mean, that's any given like strip that Tracy's working on. Like here we have Horatio and Zib, but Rito once asked me, "Okay, Nightmare Blunt Rotation. Who do you choose?" And I liked that phrasing so much.
I mean, as soon as you add Rocky, it's a Nightmare Blunt Rotation, right?
We thought of a good one though that had no Rocky in it.
Oh,
yeah.
Tell me.
Okay, so Wes, Mordecai, and Nina.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
The 3 worst people you could be smoking with.
I know, but
at least 2 of them wouldn't even smoke. They just.
Oh no, I'm imagining they're getting high, whether they like it or not. They're baking in there. So the whole thing just starts to deteriorate. And you are the 4th person there, and you were witnessing all of this in horror. Or maybe the 4th person is Rocky. Finally unable to say anything. He thinks he's talking. But, he's just that high. Nothing's coming out. All right, go.
I like the idea of just Mordecai in a room stuck with Rocky, but like Rocky is on like 12 jugs of syrup. Who's walking out of that room
that would-
alive?
I feel bad for Mordecai in that circumstance.
What are you talking about? Mordecai
Nobody's-
has the tools to escape. All he needs to do is press Rocky to the wall, and he'll just vibrate his way out to victory.
Yeah, he'll use him to drill through the. He'll use him to drill through the brick.
There was a new Detective Comics. I saw this happened once. I don't know what that sound was. I apologize.
That was cartoon physics.
I like.
You need
Don't
Kennedy. You need a
apologize.
soundboard.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. Somebody for Christmas, get Kennedy a soundboard.
What kind of sound engineer doesn't have a soundboard?
Yeah, what the heck?
My soundboard is I have all of these tools around me right now at any given point. If I needed to pull out any of those things, I could just I have a pipe here. I could just be like,
You have
I
a
needed
cat.
that. I've got a wooden block, I've got cats, I've got cans,
Cat,
and bottles
multiple
and-
cat. Pick up another cat. Let's find out what noise that one makes.
Well, Burton doesn't make a lot of noise, sadly. She just kind of.
Are you sure if you pick her up and shake her in front of the microphone, she's not going to make a sound?
Do you guys want me to test that?
Yeah, let's test that. Let's see if another
I'm gonna
cat's a
go-
voice actor.
I'm gonna go
No.
see if I can grab Burton. I'll be right back.
Kennedy is not going to hurt the cat, by the way. If the cat
I'm not gonna
refuses,
hurt the cat.
Yeah.
I hold cat gentle like Barger.
While the cat is
you're
being
right.
gotten,
Yes.
I gotta run. So.
All right. Thank you for participating, Dave. It was great to have
No
you.
problem. Thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dave.
It's good to hear from all y'all.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you too.
Mm-hmm.
You'll
Yeah.
hear from me sooner rather than later, Dave.
I'll expect. I'll expect the summoning. All right, take care, y'all.
It's more like a gift.
Okay.
All right. How many more? How many more questions are we gonna get through before we call it for tonight?
Let's see. Do we have a couple bangers we could wrap up on?
Nah.
Let's see.
Bangers we could bang out.
Many comments.
You were like encouraging the questions to come out. Like, here, question.
I don't know if you guys ever made this before. I don't think we have made this, The Wolf Who Gives. A suggestion for a future artwork, Victor as Bob Ross with the full fro, doing a painting of the other characters just saying, I have the eye for details.
I feel like of all the characters who would have like the least artistic skill and the least desire, that might be Victor, which would make his paintings very funny.
A painting by Victor. He finally goes to therapy for
I've got Burton,
PTSD.
They give him art therapy. It doesn't
They give him
actually
art
go
therapy
well.
and
Could we
Alright,
do
Burton.
like Tracy draws the piece with Victor and like the frame and the canvas and everything, but
Oh my
we
God,
have
you know-
Jason first do his best shot at trying to paint something, and then you just perspective pose that onto Victor's canvas.
okay.
Come here, Burton. Come on.
Oh, Kari is in chat. Hello, crew. Have you
Hey,
had something
Kari.
to eat and drink?
No, that's why I was asking how much longer we were gonna go.
Yeah, I think
that's
we're
fair.
gonna
I have a
wrap
lot
up
to
soon.
dinner.
How many
I'm-
questions do
I'm-
we have in the backlog?
Folks,
Sorry,
I'm here
Kennedy.
with Burton. I'm not getting anything out of this cat. Whoop, whoop, there we go.
Aw.
Well, okay.
She's
You
the
need
strong
to meet
silent type.
Bella.
Yeah.
She's doing kicky. She's not gonna
I'm
do
gonna
it.
kick the microphone.
All right.
Kennedy needs to meet Bella.
Bye, Burton.
I feel like you would
I need to go get my
Okay, I
chicken
think that's
nugget.
enough.
Yeah,
Jimmy, get a
that's
Jimmy.
all right. We
Yeah.
He's
that's
uh,
fine.
sleeping
Call
in
it
the
there,
plant
folks.
right now.
Oh, okay.
Farewell, Burton.
Make sure to join discord.gg/Lackadaisy if you want to partake in more community events in the future. We will be having 2 Christmas ones coming up soon. We have both a similar team art event like you saw here. We also have a Secret Santa that we do every year. The Secret Santa is really big and it's very streamlined, and it's the most popular event we do every year. We have hundreds of participants, and it's a really good sort of art trade event sort of thing.
Can we do a crack ship Valentine's Day event too?
Please.
Where it's like, please give me a fix of characters that are really shouldn't be together.
I will write that down.
Yeah.
I'm writing
It's my
it down.
favorite kind of ship is the one that you're like, oh god, oh no, don't do that. The no TP, my favorite type.
And it doesn't have to be romantic. It's just a few people who should not be in the same room.
Oh yeah, I mean it doesn't have to be romantic, but yes, you can ask Nightmare Rotation on stream, Brito. I was the one who brought it up.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
I just want to ask y'all, what would be your guys' nightmare blunt rotation?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know
Yeah.
when you're sitting with your buddies and someone's got a
Passing the-
you know?
Passing the
Yeah, you
joint
share.
around.
Yeah. Okay, so it's basically who would be the worst person to share some magic grass with? What group of people? And
Okay,
that's- yeah.
this might be a very specific thing to me, but I have a distinct feeling that I would have a bit of a hard time with Jaden Smith. Because I've seen what he's made when he's sober, and I feel like that the conversations that we would get to would be very tedious. If
So, like, it was supposed to be Lackadaisy characters.
Some Lackadaisy characters.
Just Jaden, and then there's just Jaden Smith there. He's not even a cat. He's just Jaden Smith.
You need to draw a Lackadaisy character with Jaden Smith's face, like with Jimmy Carter.
I don't think you deserve this giant Toblerone.
Who's your nightmare blunt rotation in all of history and concluding every fictional character ever?
Okay, sorry, I
No,
misunderstood.
no, it's
the
funny.
assignment.
No, that was great. It was a total. Okay. Do we have
For a
another
moment,
question?
I was
how many...
Jaden Smith. I didn't know that was a cat.
Somebody, quick, get a cat named Jaden Smith.
Oh god. I have a question, and I don't know if I missed it earlier, but is Horatio trying to spook Zib?
Essentially.
He's a vampire.
Don't you
Just
see?
do
Yeah.
vampire things. I don't think Zib is buying it though.
I just
He
like
tries
the
to make some noise, and all that comes out is a mouse sound.
Horatio, you can't be a vampire. You're Italian. It means he's got too much garlic in them bones.
Italian? No. I just want to imagine that Italians are just inherently immune to vampirism.
Oh, damn.
Rito, I think I got an answer for that one though, with Lackadaisy themed.
Oh no,
kinda
Evan!
imagine-
Oh no, Tracy!
What happened?
Go ahead,
no.
go ahead, keep talking, Kennedy, and Tracy
I'll
bring
just-
that up.
Oh Jesus! Oh, I'm just imagining
It's Lackajaden.
nothing would be unkind, but I just imagine that he would that Freckle would probably
Evan.
harsh the vibe because he would be sitting there panicking of all the terrible potential hypotheticals that might happen if he actually decided to take the devil's lettuce.
Yeah, Freckle wouldn't be fun to.
Freckle on weed would be a problem central.
I feel like I know this is not a thing, but I feel like he would get so paranoid and it would just be Nina's voice talking in his ear, just like,
I mean, I don't know how much weed brownie he took if he can hear Nina's voice. Or he's now externalizing it.
He passes a blunt and then he stares at it and the blunt morphs into Nina and says, "You're setting your mother on fire!"
Oh my god,
What
it's like
is
that one
in this
SpongeBob
spliff?
episode. Why did you set me on fire, Freckle? Why did you stop? Why didn't you come home and eat your sandwich?
Why
Stop
did you make
wasting your
Colt cry?
time.
I just Rocky High would just talk so much slower. It'd be like, oh my god, he's normal speed. What the? And
feel like
repeat himself
Freckle-
a lot, probably.
I feel like if Freckle were to like have a hit, he would just like take it and be like, "Yes, I can do it," and then just like blow into it and then spray all the water everywhere.
Yeah, he thinks he has to snorkel with it. It's probably the worst outcome is not if there was smoke, but if it was like a plate of brownies or something and you had Rocky there. because every single story I've heard of from people where it goes terribly wrong has always involved edible, and like almost always that edible is brownies. Always.
This
So,
always seems
I
like
mean,
some way that we
so-
can go wrong.
Actually,
All
no,
right.
Ren, I'm not gonna
Anyway,
say
do we
Okay,
have a
one
few
more
questions
question?
we can
Yeah.
get to? Yeah.
Please.
Nah, we're gonna
no,
fold
we're good.
there.
We're
Oh,
folding?
okay.
All right.
We're ending on that note.
Bring back Lackajaden to end it home.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
Let's finish on
Wait.
Lackadaisy.
Let's
You know, this out of context is going to be pretty cracked.
Tim, what is
I
it?
was just gonna say that after stream tonight, just if you got someone you care about, give them a hug. Tonight is Dia de los Muertos, so
yes.
just remember those that have gone and celebrate the people that you have in your life today, and you know your friends, your family, whoever you care about, your pets. Give them hugs and smooches.
Good message.
And don't forget to drink water.
Yes.
And eat.
Yeah, or the ghosts will take your food and water.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
don't let them do
Or
that.
I'll show up in your
totally
bed.
get myself
Yeah.
some food now that I think about it.
All right.
All right.
I'd say that's it. And everybody, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure, and good night.
That was
for having
fun.
us.
Hope y'all
Thanks for having
enjoyed
us.
it. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.